Right, so let's start with making the legs. So when you make a fairy, you have a sort of a longish end here, because that is the long pipe cleaner. Sometimes you use half of that for the arms, which is what you've been doing with the previous fairies if you've been making a hanging one. With this one, I used the pipe cleaner ends to make the arms, and I'm using the pipe cleaner length that you get separately, and you need to use your very special wire cutters, which I always use scissors. I'm absolutely awful. About half of it, so you need half a length here to make legs. And to make the legs, there's slightly different technique from how you will have made the arms. And the arms is where you put the little fists into pink. With the legs, you're actually wrapping the whole length of the pipe cleaner initially in pink. So you're not covering the ends up, but you're going across the whole of the leg with the pink pipe cleaner, pink wool around the pipe cleaner. And what you can see is I'm actually leaving the strand of pink nice and flat, and I'm just using my finger to twist the pipe cleaner, so I'm rolling it, and the wool will just grip into it. I'm just going to go a little bit closer up so you can see it. So instead of going round and round and round, which you can also do, I'm just letting the pipe cleaner grip that wool by twisting it, and I've got far more control over the wool so that it goes on the pipe cleaner nice and dense and yeah, and neat. And then if you need more, you just pull off a little bit more. Start at the other end. Let the wool grip into the pipe cleaner, let it sort of cover the pipe cleaner, and then just twist the pipe cleaner to go round and round and round. And I'm going over it again because I do want the legs to be slightly bigger than just this really, really skinny little legs. Right, so I've got my pipe cleaner legs. They look like that. Sometimes I leave a bit in the middle so that they can fasten better onto the existing body of the fairy, but in this case I haven't done that. And then you use your blue, and now you're doing what you would have done with the hands, where you wrap the wool around the ends to have a little cover there, and then you bend the pipe cleaner in so that the pipe cleaner end is no longer sharp. Cover the rest with the blue, and you need to be nice and tight because you want these little slippers to be nice and fitted. And then when you get to the end of your wool, you might have to tease it to make it a little bit thinner. You actually wrap it around there, not so neatly, in that you make a stripy candy stripe effect. So that way it looks like she's got a little slipper on, bent the foot in, and the laces have sort of been wrapped up her leg to secure. Bearing in mind that you're not going to see the full exposure of the leg, just sort of smaller parts of it. And I'm coming a little bit closer because I can hold this right into the camera. The camera seems to respond quite well to this. So I'm showing you again. I wrap the end of the foot with blue, then bend the pipe cleaner over, wrap the blue around it so that the end of the foot is nice and covered, and then the rest of the wool, I'm literally just letting it sort of fizzle out towards the middle of the leg there. Bend my foot in. Oh, the wrong way. She's got twisted feet. And then when you bend the whole thing in, you've made a set of feet. So that's basically what is happening with the Forget-Me-Not fairy. And that then gets fastened onto the body by twisting that body pipe cleaner up and around the waist. And then you've got a little skinny figure there that then needs dressing up with more wool. So that's one of the techniques I wanted to show you. There you go.